All right. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to D's Divinity, D's Divine Tarot. Thank you for joining in with me today, beautiful Scorpios. Welcome, 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 welcome. Welcome back to all the former subscribers and welcome to all the new subscribers. Once again, thank you all for joining in with me today. As you see from the title of the video, we're going to go ahead and dive into this beautiful monthly pick a card, if you will. And I know you notice it's a little bit different, which we'll get into in just a moment in the pile selection. Before we do, it should go without saying, please check the description box for any information that you may want or need to know. And if you have any questions, do not hesitate to let me know. As it states in the description box, these readings are intended to be timeless. Time and energy are fluid, meaning you could have already gone through this, may currently be going through this, and or this may be a prophetic message to come if you decide to embrace and embody the energy or advice that Spirit has for you within the reading or readings. Now, I know I just said all that about time and energy being fluid, which it is, and you'll see when we get to the pile selection in just a moment that I attribute, I guess, a month, if you will, to each pile. But that's just to keep it in order if you follow along with the yearly prediction. But it does not matter, y'all, because you may be drawn to each and every one, which they are for you, Scorpio. You may be drawn to one more so than the other, and that may just be confirmation or mean that it is playing out more heavily in your life at the time you view it, or you just got through it. I don't know. It really does not matter. And so please keep that in mind. And then again, I may not even be talking to you nor about you, right? It may be about somebody else that you're just experiencing or witnessing this, okay? I also do not subscribe to gender roles as far as male, female, but I will say he, she in reference to masculine and or feminine energies. It just depends. We all have them both within us, so please use your free will and discernment. Flip-flop yourself as you need to. Do not force that shoe to fit if it doesn't. I'm not responsible for your feet, your toes, nor them currents hurting because you want to force something that is not for you, all right? Finally, I am big on numerology. Whether or not I call it out, but if and when I do, I intend for it to likely resonate with your life path number, the day or month you were born, or even the house you want to pay particular attention to in your natal chart. However, whatever, y'all. Let's get a quick word of prayer before we dive into this. Actually, no, let me just go real quick through the pile selection. This is pile 1, which you will see is the month of October when we get into it. This is pile 2, which is the month of November. And then this is pile 3, which is the month of December. As I just got through saying, it does not matter, y'all, because I'm sure they're all connected anyway. And let me say that. I should have said this as a disclaimer. I don't know why I keep forgetting to say this piece, but at the time of filming, we're currently in Mercury retrograde. And for those of you who don't know, I'm heavily affected by Mercury. So I will be stumbling, fumbling, flipping, flopping, tripping over my words. Just please get the message. Follow along, y'all. I apologize. It is what it is. All right. With all that being said, now understand that they are connected some shape, form, or fashion. So stay tuned to the end. Whether or not you watch each and every pile, stay tuned to the end because you will see how it's wrapped up because they bring it together in a little bow just so for you. All right. Just take your mindful deep breaths. Take all the time that you need. Get into your zen. Allow Spirit in to lead and guide you to the pile or piles that are meant for you. And whenever you're ready, timestamps will be below. Okay? So let's go and grow. Now prayer. To the Most High, Heavenly and Divine, angels, ancestors, spirit guides, I come to you saying thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for this day and for this opportunity. Thank you for using me as a clear and open channel to bring forth the messages to the collective straight and clear, no chaser. Thank you. Thank you for the insight, the awareness, the clarity, the stability. Thank you for just using me. Please remove ego. Please remove any form of unwanted energy that is not agape love, that is not uplifting, that is not supporting. Remove it all. Back to sender with love and light. Thank you for that. I pray as always that the message uplifts, enlightens, heals, strengthens, protects, nurtures, nourishes. Just bring forth whatever the viewer may need at the time of viewing, and may it play out in their lives as you will see fit for the highest good of any and all involved. For all these blessings I come, I ask and give thanks yet again. Ashe, Ashe, Asheo. All right, you guys, let's get it. All right, my beautiful Scorpios, welcome. For those of you who chose this pile number 1, this is the pile, and these are the messages for you. Let's see, we're diving deeper into this empathy energy for this month. All right, I hope you can see that okay. The card itself says, I am open to seeing both sides of a situation. And with this, I always get with this center, there's something about that Kuan Yin care, compassion energy. There's something about the number 4. You may even want to work with pinks, like, rose quartz, or even with, I just heard calcite, even with amethyst, even with the reds for the root chakra, you may want to work with, okay? Garnet, I hear. There's something about, let's see how many this is. Uh-oh. Hold on, give me a second. It looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 4, 6. Oh my gosh, it trips up. Hold on. Oh, they left one. Sorry, y'all. I'm tripping. Hold on. It goes 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Wow, 15. But it's doubled. So each one is double. So even though I say 15, it still may be the energy of 15, which is Caprionic energy for me, and or 30. Okay, coming into alignment of some sort. Mind, body, spirit. That's Holy Trinity energy for me, which I do feel major alignment, balance here with that 4 energy, 4th chakra, heart chakra. Something about it. Okay. Many of you, goes without saying, maybe empaths. Be careful of what you're absorbing, Scorpio. Okay. Understand, and by using your free will and discernment, especially your discernment, understand what's truly for you and what's not. Okay. What's your energy and what's not. Something about that, all right? Oh, okay. So seeing, I just heard with the seeing both sides, that's like reflective type of energy. And when I get that, I just heard twinning. So it may have something to do with a Gemini, even Libra. All right. Okay, let's see what this I have to do with. Wow, this came out again. This came out for several other, the last one being Libra. That's no coincidence, and that's powerful because 34 is potentially the number 7, which is the 7th house of Libra, which Libra rules, right? It doesn't matter though. Check what signs are going through your 7th house. They will truly be affected, or that energy and that vibe may be affecting this Libran energy within your chart. You understand what I'm saying? Something is balancing out within whatever sign is coming through this house at the time. The 3 and 4 is standing out loud and proud, and again, strong to me. The spirit of the warrior is that it brings me that night. I said it. I was trying to say 9 of wands, but I said knight. Either way, they're both sage energy, right? And they're bringing forth that vibe of you've been moving and grooving and like fighting hard. I heard to the death of me. Fighting very hard to bring forth this purity, this clarity, this insight, this awareness, this balance, because this is straight Libra energy throughout this card. Everything is a balance, just so. This even reminds me of the scales right here. It's perfect alignment, harmony, peace, even. And I even told Libra when this came out for them, speak to my heart, Lord. Yeah. And if I'm not mistaken, I want to say it came out right here. See something clearly, y'all. Piscean energy, use your third eye vision to see something very clear. I don't know. Balance needs to be brought into this situation, whatever it may have to do with, whoever it may have to do with. Third house energy is who? Yes, Gemini. Didn't I say something about Gemini with twinning? They don't make mistakes. And then 4th house energy is Cancer. So again, going back, because Cancer talks about the home, right? Home is where the heart is. And it may have something to do with me talking about that root chakra with your family, specifically a feminine or motherly energy. Doesn't just have to be your biological mother, but it very well may be. Maybe you're needing to empathize with this person, this individual, or you're trying to get them to empathize with you. I don't know. I'm feeling like more so Scorpio. Oh, wow. And so, if you are cross-watching, your mother or the feminine energy I'm talking about has heavy Scorpio, okay? Or this is confirmation that you do, and you may be in this position, you want in whoever, your family, your child, your whoever this has to deal with, to empathize with you, see both sides of the situation for you, whatever. I don't know. But we'll get to the reading of this towards the end, and then we'll see what your potential divine abundance may be towards the end, okay? Let's see. Ooh. Alright. May have something to do with the earth sign. This Knight of Pentacles. Taurus strong is what I generally get. Could be Virgo as well. Or Cappy. Doesn't matter. Moving on up. Moving in the right direction. Taking practical steps to get I can't even talk. To get your goals done is what I'm saying, and to fulfill your dreams. Knowing what you have to do and moving in that direction, in alignment, perfect alignment, because this is going from the root to the sacral. It's like moving on up, ascension type energy. Yeah. And for me to say Taurus, very much so maybe that Hierophant type vibes. Something or someone you are committed to or been in a long-term relationship with. It's something about that needing to be balanced or grounded, and like I said, you Scorpio seeing both sides of it, or them, or both, right? I do get somebody maybe even moving away from this fight, you know? They don't want to fight anymore. Somebody may not be seeing eye to eye, and it is calling for everybody involved to just have empathy for one another. Let's see. Ooh, maybe this Gemini or air sign, whoever. I get Gemini strong. Could be Libra or Aquarius. For me, Libra and Gemini both came out right when I said twinning and reflection. So it don't matter. Don't overthink it. I'm hearing Virgo. I heard it anyway. I just didn't want to say, I don't know why I didn't want to say it, but I didn't say it with this Knight of Pentacles. When I said somebody's walking away, I feel like this Virgo is walking away from, don't want to fight anymore. And but I'm also getting to the strong Virgo energy. This is because I get strong Mercurial energy, and Gemini and Virgo both are ruled by Mercury. But it's like, it's the vibe of two not being overly critical or analytical. Something about that. This Page of Swords is also, as you see, she's seeking knowledge. She wants higher awareness or something like that, like seeking enlightenment. She wants the truth. Truth seeker. That's what I just heard. Yeah. Somebody may be trying to receive or research information regarding their family, because I don't know what it is. It's something about this that's just bringing me like family lineage. And I keep going back to that root chakra and the empathy. Understanding where you come from and why you have, why you do what you just understanding you. Like I said, higher awareness. Seeing, it all makes sense, somebody said. It all makes sense. Somebody's checking their ancestry and following the ancestral line to see, why your family been doing this, that, or other for however long. It don't even matter, but just bringing some understanding into that and empathizing for yourself, because you see now, like, it's inherent. It's just been in you, to do it this way or whatever. I don't know. I don't feel like it's anything negative. It just, you're just learning more about, you're becoming more self-aware. Something about it. I don't know. See, maybe this Scorpio, maybe you're seeing how many have self-sabotaged, This is I'm getting strong Gemini energy here. But overthinking, like I said, being overly critical, this is that fear-based mentality, whatever it is. Somebody's learning why they self-sabotage themselves or something, and empathize, like this beautiful quiet energy. That's what's bringing this agape love into this dynamic. And I feel like many of you is just prayerfully within yourself, or because you're learning to do this for yourself, is now you can do it, empathize with others, because you see, like, shit, you've been on a journey your daggum self, and you don't have to go through a whole lot of just to stabilize your mind. This 8 is also bringing me, it's talking about that the karmic cycle and loop, and karma doesn't have to be negative, y'all, because it just is what it is. It's whatever energy you put out, you shall receive. So just be more aware, of what you're doing. Okay. with this air energy out here, as well as this with the I was about to say solo. I was trying to say solo and Lone Ranger of the Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles. It's like there's a major need because I almost feel like with this Page of Swords, they like them light bulbs are like balloons that's gonna take me away. She gonna fly away if she stay up in the clouds in her mind. You know what I'm saying? If she stay in this deception, you understand what I mean? It's like it's gonna take her away to a place that she really don't want to go to. But what I'm getting to is there's a need to ground yourself within your thoughts. You know what I'm saying? Like I said from the beginning, understanding what's your energy and what's not. Something about it, okay? In order to do that, you have to learn and know thyself, which is what I feel like this is talking about the most. All right, let's see the potential divine abundance for you, Scorpio. See? What I say about that karma. It's just the energy you put out is what you shall receive. The card itself says, every day it becomes easier to receive the highest divine plan and to trust my inner guidance. Learning thyself, becoming aware of thyself and your own energy. Knowing what you can, what's for you, what's to keep, and what's to let go of. All right. All right, let's see what Alakoa has to say to you. Pages 164 through 167. But for what I'm going to read to you, ends on 166, okay? All right. Alakoa, Spirit of the Warrior. Though you yearn for peace, you recognize that without truth, genuine peace can never be. Even if it triggers an upheaval of transformation, the need to set things right is strong in you. This is the inner drive of the spiritual warrior, the compelling soul need to uphold truth, goodness, and justice. You will fight for these things because that is your way, spirit warrior. Trust, see, and feel the positive impact that you are making in the world. You are relentless and the divine is within you. Inner reading. Do not give up. If you feel hopelessness, despair, defeat, or frustration, and you wonder if it is really worth it, place your mind in your heart in awareness of what it is that is inspiring you. Do you feel alone on your quest? Look for the legions of beings in spirit and upon the earth that fight alongside you, fearless and ferocious with love. Be uplifted by your fellow spirit warriors, beloved one. Feel the joy of their love and unity with you. You have access to the divine power that conquers any obstacle, wins every battle, and secures every victory. Spiritual guidance. From the fierce Hawaiian Koa tradition of warriors comes the word Alakoa, which means, quote, to cultivate the spirit of the warrior, end quote. Inherent in this code is service to a cause greater than the individual ego. For the earth warrior, that means a community, cause, or country. For the spirit warrior, service is to higher consciousness itself. For the spirit warrior, love is the inspiration, the purpose for the battle, and the only way to win the war. Joy is a sign that spirit warrior is tuned into source, for that is the frequency which lets us know when we are in divine presence. As soon as we are in the grip of darkness, joy disappears. Although the spirit warrior will experience emotions such as anger, grief, and fear, there is recognition that the ability to conquer lies in the present moment and that fear comes from negative fantasies about the future. In disciplining the mind and nurturing the soul with spiritual light, the spirit warrior learns how to manage emotional content so that it becomes possible to be fully present. The spirit warrior doesn't have a violent soul, but does have a powerful energy and a great need to put that energy to good use as an effective, action-oriented presence for higher consciousness on earth. The spirit warrior within you needs to feel that your life is dedicated to something meaningful and magnificent, to witness the positive difference that you are creating through your actions. Don't allow others to stop you from unleashing this beautiful divine masculine spirit power in your mind, your soul, and our world. Don't allow others to stop you from unleashing this beautiful divine masculine spirit power in your mind, your soul, and our world. We need you. We need men and women who can surrender to the guiding wisdom of a higher power and get things done. The moment you deny yourself the right to be bold, present, practical, and engaged with the world through your spiritual truth, your mind has begun repressing the warrior energy within you. That's that Eight of Swords energy, y'all. Maybe it's your own mind that tells you that you shouldn't make waves, or that being spiritual means never causing a ruckus, or that you should just be peaceful and let go, even though you know it is your heart and not your ego that is crying out for you to hold on. Maybe others are saying you feel too much or you should protect yourself and switch off from worrying about things that you can't change. Let your voracious warrior soul gobble up such lies and use them to intensify your passionate willingness to act. If you try to repress the bold, dynamic vitality of the spirit warrior within, then it cannot function as it is meant to and becomes distorted. Signs of distorted warrior energy include the eruption into inexplicable aggression towards others with cold judgment and scathing criticism, or towards yourself in self-defeating, self-sabotaging, self-harming behaviors, in violent dreams, and in feelings of having one's hand tied, needing to do something and yet feeling held back. That's all that Eight of Swords, y'all. I mean, wrapped up in a nutshell. If joy isn't cultivated, then the warrior energy can become dark and coercive, where despair leads to loss of integrity and the ends justify any means. True spirit warriors eschew such spiritual lawlessness. They have compassion for all people, especially those tainted by the forces of hate. They know that it is lower consciousness that they are fighting against, and that the people damaged by it are in need of spiritual truth and fierce compassion. What I say, the Kuan Yin energy. If a spirit warrior tries to fight from a place of despair and darkness, doubt and hate, the battle will become destructive to their soul. When you fight for love from a place of joy, spirit warrior, the battle opens your beautiful, fierce heart. It uplifts your mind and empowers your soul with the might of divine grace that accomplishes all pursuits and wins every war. I love it. I love it. Because even though it's the same card, same energy, essentially maybe the same vibe when it all boils down to it, it still brings forth and heightens like a different meaning for you, Scorpio, versus, because I told you it came out for Libra, and it was a slightly different essence that it was trying to uncover or describe. You understand what I'm trying to say? So, man, it's powerful. But I highly recommend you go and check out that Libra reading, because I do feel like there's something in there for you, or you may be dealing with the Libra, and again, there's still something in there for you, or confirmation. All right. So she finishes up with the healing process, but I'm not going to go through that. If you are interested, hit me up and I will gladly send it to you. Okay. That is what I have, and I'm going to leave it there, my beautiful Scorpio. I forgot to show y'all the overall underall energies for each pile. So for the tarot, the bottom of the deck energy is the Death in reverse. And this is you, baby. So don't resist it. This 13, I hear Mary J. Changes. That's what love makes one do. You have to. You do. You have to. Either way, that tower, which is still your energy, gonna come through and shove your ass and make you change. Switch it up. You can't keep doing the same things over and over expecting different results. That's insane, baby. That's insane. Check it. But look at here. This is how I know you got something to do with a Libra too, because this came out exactly like this. And I shuffle, y'all. I truly shuffle. This was the bottom of the deck for them. So both of you are needing to make room for something to balance itself out. Please do. Anyway, and then finally for your topper here, look at that this is the 31 is the reflective energy of that death, right? God is trying to tell you something. God is trying to tell you something. Listen, baby, there's some wisdom here. This is masculine, like fatherly energy too, by the way. But again, we'll get into it more in the wrap up. But that's what you got, baby, okay? So if it resonates, you know what to do. For those of you who are new, please leave your comments and testimonies down below. You never know how this may help someone grow. And whether or not someone comes to mind, please do like, share, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so very much for doing so. If you want to join me for another pile, I'll see you there. If not, please take care. Don't forget your love and light. It truly makes everything all right. All right, my beautiful Scorpios, welcome. For those of you who chose this pile number 2, this is the pile, and these are the messages for you. Excuse me. We're going to dive deeper into this beautiful health card. This is straight earth energy for me. I always get that. It also talks about the heart chakra. Could be dealing with the earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Doesn't have to be. It could be just talking about you and your own health. Strong Virgo energy, because Virgo is all about that health, wealth, and well-being. So check your, what is it, 6th house? Maybe something with the number 6. Let me see how many is in this. 2, 4, 6, 8. Something with the number 8. Something with the number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Something with the number 7, 8, 56. Why I always want to say 52. This card always brings me the energy of something about 52. I always do that. Good, knowing good and darn well 7 times 8 is not 52, but you know, whatever. I don't know. Anyway, so you may be 52 years young, 56 years young, whoever you're dealing with, I have no idea. Whoever this may be, whoever, somebody who needs to check their health, or whose health may not be in the greatest shape, may be those ages. Dang, can't even get it out. The card itself says, I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. There's something about being protected. Mind you, 16 may be another important. I told y'all that's that tower energy, that's y'all's energy. So this may very well have to do with you. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. What is that? 32? Is that, did I say that right? Hold on, y'all. 1, 2, 3, 5. 1, 2. Yes, 5, child. What am I talking about? Yeah, 5. Okay, so 40. But for me to say 32 though, and the number 4, those still may be important to you. I don't know. Shining light through the darkness. That's what I just heard. That's how you heal it, whatever it is. Okay? I don't know. Let's see. First up, Topper. Wow. I love this. I mean, I love all of these cards, but just look at it. It's like the seed you planted a long time ago is firmly rooted within you, deep down here in your root and sacral, and it's blossoming into this agape love that's ready to explode from you, through you, that exudes from you, potentially, for those of you who are tapped in and aware, because I also get need for balance, light and shadow, light and dark. And it's funny because it's like this is the symbol, the way that she has her hands, it's like as above, so below, so within, so without. There's a beautiful I'm so sorry for bumping this. A beautiful transformative energy here mentally that is needed for y'all Scorpio, especially if you're coming off of this, pal. Whether or not you are, it's all connected, but for sure there's a need for that, a balance. Libra energy. That's funny because this 25 potentially is another 7. Ooh, and ooh, that's double, triple confirmation, because Power 1 has a 7. I told them 34 being a 7, that's Libra energy as well, and I told them that too. But Libra's number, each sign has had a number theme, if you will, and I feel like yours is also 7. So y'all connected to Libra in some shape, form, or fashion. You may be Libra, Scorpio, Cusper, whoever I'm talking, whoever, even if it's not you, somebody strong. That's what I'm getting. Heavy. Or it's something about maybe your moon, your sun or moon is either Libra or Scorpio. Right? Okay. We're going to see what this, we're going to read this towards the end as far as the Aloha Keakua, and then see what your divine abundance potentially may have to deal with. With the blessings of the Supreme Being, there's something divinely trying to be given, like as above, so below. Something that, I don't know, your spirit squad, maybe you have truly been manifesting this, or you planted the seed, like I said, a long time ago. It could have been even before you incarnated into your vessel that you in, but it's meant for you as you're going through this journey and ascending and all this, finding yourself, figuring yourself out. That's what's blossoming. That's what's blossoming and needing to, I just heard, birth itself, because y'all, I was just about to say y'all are the Empress, that's Libra, but somebody in this mother sucker, y'all are a Cusper, and or have heavy Libra energy. Either way, it's like you're in your creative energy and are birthing something or needing to. I just heard somebody may be worried about the birth of their new congratulations, by the way, but there's nothing to worry about, baby. This is this oh my God, y'all about to birth a supreme being, ascended master is what I just heard. This child is very unique. This child has some healing. While you could have already done this, by the way, so whatever, but especially if this resonates, if you have and your child may be a little different, not it don't gotta be just like a handicap or anything like that. It's just, you know what I'm saying, they special, they out of this world, and it may take them, it's gonna take them some tender love and care, y'all. Some of y'all children are truly empaths, and it's gonna take a different type of parenting to really nurture and grow this, foster this child into the supreme being that it's meant to be, because it's something about them having difficulty assimilating in this world. Be there for them though. They're gonna need that. They may have somebody is because I see somebody, it's like they're overly sensitive. I'm talking about the wind can just kind of rub them, quite literally rub them the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? You know how, like, I don't know really how to describe it, but you know how, like, you know, if you get burnt or whatever, in your nerve endings, they are very sensitive until they fully heal. You know what I'm saying? It's like that. So any sound may really disturb them. They're overly sensitive. Some may be overly sensitive to any of the senses: taste, touch, smell, sight, whatever. Y'all know what I'm saying. Like bright lights may really affect them. Even if it ain't even that bright to you, they just are overly sensitive. It could be a little dim and they just be like, like their eyes hurt, you know? I don't know. It's something about it. It's something about it, I'm trying to tell you. But whoever that is I'm tapping into, is like, you really gonna have to really nurture, like, take care of this person, this vessel. Anyway, let's move on. Could have been on that all day. Ooh, it may be this Leo child. This is strength in reverse. Why is this in reverse? Okay. I heard somebody's resisting this. Whoever this has to do with, somebody, they may not understand. I feel like they may not really understand what's going on, so they're resisting this gift. You may be resisting the fact that your child is a supreme being, like no other. It's something about it though. This person, I'm hearing several songs now getting mixed together, but at first I heard all power, and then I heard there is power in the name of Jesus. So I'm telling you, it's like, I told y'all, some of y'all are truly birthing an ascended master, like Jesus reincarnated, you know? Jesus is in all of us, right? But it's like this individual is truly tapped in and knows. They might not quite know yet, you know, but as their life goes on, they will know. God gonna show them. But it's up to you to support them. And maybe this is you needing to, or not receiving that support or whatever from your family going back, because they keep having me check back over here. And I said something about it may have something to do with your family. That Cancerian energy is coming back. Your mother potentially, or that feminine energy. Something like that. Whatever. Moving on. Wow. Somebody ain't confused no more. Somebody said, I'm done. I'm not juggling. I'm not. Or the advice with this Two of Pentacles in reverse is stop it. Because I see somebody getting a little hand smack. Stop going back and forth. You know what it is. I just heard something. This ain't nothing new to you. Stay true, you know. You ain't new to this. You true to this. Yeah. You know, Scorpio, you very much so may be dealing with an earth sign, with that Two of Pentacles being center of your reading and the overall reading. All right, y'all. So I don't even know where I paused it or where I stopped, but let's move on. Wow. Here y'all go now. Then you got the Two of Wands in reverse. What y'all doing? Somebody impatient. Somebody not trying to wait. But I feel like Spirit is stopping you dead in your tracks. Because I feel like Spirit is wanting you to focus on you, on your health. And it's going back to this, because even these are lower numbers in the minor arcana, right? So I'm getting the energy of, like I was just talking about, this child, this gifted child, is like, that may well need to be your focus, you know, nurturing this supreme being, or your own inner child and the supreme being within you, Scorpio. Something about that, all right? I heard the world is your oyster, but you don't see it. Somebody's resisting this supremacy. I feel like you are needing to like really focus on your health and make sure that you are detoxing regularly, you know, fasting. That could be from anything, okay? Name your vice, and that's what you need to fast from, because the advice is coming through that to be in the utmost health is where spirit can come through more easily to lead and guide you. You understand what I'm saying? And so y'all, some of y'all are being distracted, I feel, and they can't really, it's something about something being clogged up, bottlenecked, I heard. And it's like they can't really reach you to the fullest extent possible so that they can nurture even this energy of supremacy within you. You understand what I'm saying? And it's not supremacy in a negative light, y'all. This is more balanced, more divinely ruling, you know. I mean, sometimes you do got to put your foot down and exert your boundaries, and, you know, not let anybody take your kindness for weakness, basically, and take you for granted. But it's not like a what you call it? I was about to say dictatorship, but it's not controlling. You know what I mean? It's not like I said, it's not negative. It's just it's power, all power. That's just what I keep hearing. Anyway, let's see what this potential divine abundance is. See, it's time. It is time for whoever is questioning or don't know. You moving on the right path. I get turquoise energy strong here. That may be what you need to use to heal overall. However you say this, parigraha literally means, quote, let everything that wants to go, go, and everything that wants to come, come. And I feel like because the reason why, okay, because I was even getting that the whole stronghold, y'all need to release. I was getting that at the very beginning with that Leo being in reverse. When I asked, why is it in reverse? I heard release the stronghold. Yeah. And that's why I feel like this is in reverse too, because I told y'all already, some of y'all ain't trying to, whoever this is, they ain't trying to juggle no more. They're like, no, like somebody knows what it is. They know, you already know. It's just a matter of listening to your intuition. Look, that's confirmation with that horn. Anyway, let's go ahead and see what Aloha Keakua has to say to y'all. So pages 128 through 131. But for what I'm going to read to you, it ends on 130, okay? Aloha Keakua. I love it. It's peaceful. Give it to me, Daddy. Give it to me, baby. Why I'm hearing that song, I have no idea. But anyway, blessing to the Supreme Being. Aloha Keakua. The divine is love. The Supreme Being from which all of life emanates manifests a blessing for you. The realm of the heart is love's temple. When you enter the heart, you gain access to the Great One and to the, quote, mana, end quote, the power, authority, grace, and magnetism to manifest your divine destiny. Trust in what is meant for you. Surrender doubt and disconnection in favor of love and respect for the Great One, and you shall live your true destiny with joy in your heart. Love can and will conquer all. Inner reading. A blessing is coming to you now. Things do not need to be complicated. When you are confusing yourself with too many variables, too much information, or fear and doubt, focus on filling your heart with love and let everything else go. The Great One will handle all matters in your life if you open your heart to divine guidance and let go with faith. This will not make you passive. Rather, it will allow you to feel inspired to take only the most helpful actions. This oracle indicates an answered prayer and that the Divine One has you covered in a situation of concern to you. You are healing and deepening your relationship with the Divine. Spiritual guidance. You have an empowered and open heart that is capable of receiving divine presence. This is a sacred gift that must be protected. Protect the temple of your heart from becoming clouded by fear or lack of forgiveness. The purity and strength of your heart flows from your loving relationship with Supreme Being, whatever your image of that being may be. Allow yourself to trust unconditionally in your divine relationship, and your affairs will work out beautifully. Sometimes we sense a significant purpose for our lives, a task that could benefit the greatest good, or there may simply be an issue that you know you need to confront in order to grow spiritually, but your mind is afraid to let go. In such moments of doubt or concern, or even in those, quote, or in parentheses they have perhaps slightly rarer in parentheses, moments where you may feel like a super being capable of anything at all, it is important to remember the truth about the role of the Supreme Being in our hearts and our lives. We need to do our part to fulfill our destinies, and the Great One needs us to trust and allow for divine love to be our nourishment, divine grace to be our empowerment. The truth is, we cannot fulfill our divine destinies without mana. This is the authority, grace, and power that the divine has instilled within us, and which will continue to help us cultivate and express through the guidance that we feel in our heart. For every purpose that has been given you, there is also the divine gift of the power to accomplish it. It is only through divine relationship that we can tap into these gifts and make the sacred purpose for our lives a reality in the world. You are one of the souls with a purpose and a heart big enough to be concerned about the spiritual vitality of many. True spiritual purpose like this cannot be condensed into a job. It is a way of being. When you recognize that the Great One is in all things, has power beyond what the intellect can understand, and is generous and empowering of the purpose of all souls, then you will be ready to express and grow your mana, your holy power in the world. There is a purpose for which you were born. Time and events shall converge to bring you to all that you need for fulfillment of this purpose. You shall gain all the benefit and be protected from derailment as you deepen your heart connection to the Supreme Being, who is love. Cast aside anger, fear, disappointment, and judgment. If you feel hesitant to trust because of certain ideas or past experiences, talk to the Great One about those things and ask to be shown how to find the peace and understanding that helps you become open to the intimacy with the divine. If you have to break through some barriers of mind and heart to love the divine more fully, ask for help in doing so boldly. Acknowledge the divinity of the hand that works through yours. Do not lay false claim to the wonders that will flow, in parentheses they have, as that would simply scare your mind and close your heart as it wonders how it could ever do it again, in parentheses. Instead, revel in the feelings of the safety, strength, and tenderness that fill your soul when you allow yourself to pay due reverence to the great beloved. Okay? And she finishes with a healing process, which I will not read through, but if you are interested, you can hit me up and I will gladly send it to you. Okay? That's where I'm going to leave it, my beautiful Scorpio. And real quick, let me show you the overall underall energies for each deck. For you, tarot, we have Death in Reverse, which this is you. All right? Don't resist it. Like I said, no, let go. Surrender, basically. That's the right thing to do. Yeah? And for that, for the divine abundance, the overall energy is clearing. This is why you need to let go, because stuff is trying to be removed from your life that you no longer need, so that your new can come through. All right? And then for the topper here, you have the number 31, which is the mirror energy or mirror energy of the death in reverse. Okay, of your own energy. Yes, this is wisdom. Okay, divine might foretold. That's perfect. It's also that masculine energy. Could have something to do with the fatherly figure in your life. I don't know. Anyway, if this resonates with you, you know what to do. For those of you who are new, that means comment your testimonies below. You never know how this may help someone grow, but especially including yourself. And I pray that's what you're here for. Whether or not someone comes to mind, please do like, share, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so very much for doing so. If you want to join me for another pile, I will see you there. If not, please take care. Please don't forget your love and light. It truly makes everything all right. All right, my beautiful Scorpios, for those of you who chose this pile number 3, this is the pile, and these are the messages for you. We are diving deeper into this blame energy here. Now, y'all should already know ain't nothing good coming behind blame, shame, guilt, regret, nothing like that. So please let it go. I love that it's yellow, it's golden, like the solar plexus chakra. So get into that Leo-esque energy. Exude or strengthen your own confidence, right? Because that's where you fall into when you are lacking self-esteem and in the low vibe, find yourself in the low vibe energy of shame, blame, guilt, and all that. It's because your solar plexus chakra needs some work. Okay, so definitely work with it. Let me see. It said there are. Let's see what we're gonna start. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. Who was that? The moon, right? Your moon may be in Leo or something. And then of course there are, let's see, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, really 7 rows of 18. Oh my gosh, I can't be doing this math. What is that? 12, 126, whatever that is. Yeah. So even 9, any of those numbers I done just said. Ooh, I'm getting tired. My brain is slowing down. It's something about the number 4 as well. Excuse me. Maybe even the 4th house or 4th chakra. So Cancerian energy with the 4th house and 4th chakra being the heart. Again, more Leo energy. Something being stabilized, balanced, or needing to be. It says, I accept responsibility for my well-being. That's powerful because health, with that being the overall, centrally, the center part of your reading, you better be. Ain't nobody else responsible for you but you, Can't nobody take care of you or do what they need to do to heal you, really, but you. I'm here to give you guidance on which way to go or, what you can possibly do or use and blah, blah, blah. But it's up to you. It's up to you. Right here. Right here, right here, right here, right here. Anyway, work with your sacral, solar, some throat, and crown. Don't be drinking the crown. Not all of it anyway. It ain't gonna hurt a drink or two, but y'all know what I'm saying. The crown chakra. So with me saying that, that's your, what is that, 2nd, 3rd, 4th? No, well, yeah, I already said 4th anyway. So 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, even 6th, even your 3rd eye, right? Your pineal with that blue, and then of course your 7th crown chakra. All right, let's see what this may have to deal with. Wow. And this is balanced enlightenment here. It's just, oh, good gracious. If I don't quit knocking it, it's balanced enlightenment here. And love. It's something about the number 4 in this card. For sure. Heavy, heavy. Nana Baruku. The number 29 potentially being an 11. It's like I just heard there's an inciting. Wait, what did you say? Something about insightful war, but it's a good thing. It's like, the mind is the battleground, and it's like, in order to bring that insight, awareness, clarity, and stabilize your mind, you gotta, hey, look at here. And I wasn't gonna get to this to the end, but this is the overall underall energy for these divine abundance here, which will get to yours, whatever yours potentially may be towards the end. But you gotta clear that mess out. You gotta fight. You got to fight. Why you alright? To party. Like for real. But there's a beautiful potential with the 29 potentially being 11. There's for a new beginning after this war. Because it's like I'm getting 10 of war. 10 of wands 5. After you're done, after you surrender, after you don't fall long and hard for your own peace of mind. And what I tell y'all, her pineal is fleeking. Oh, that's crazy because it's like this in that. Look at that. Y'all see that? It is this mandala in her freaking 3rd eye. That is no coincidence. Oh my God. And that's seeing it clearly. Seeing that you have to take into account self-awareness and accountability to take care of yourself. To take care of your health, Scorpio. You create your own reality, whatever that is. Good or bad. Shit. She rests to create. That's powerful. And you create from the heart with that her heart chakra on fleek too. Look at that love radiating through her throat, speak to my heart, Lord. Yeah. Speaking in spirit and in truth. With love. We're going to get to this reading of this towards the end. And then, like I said, we're going to check this divine abundance out towards the end as well. Let's see. And who you blaming? You may be blaming this Leo, by the way. Whoever else I done said. It could be a fellow Scorpio for me to be talking about sacral chakra. Or even Pisces. Or even, who else? I just heard Aqua. Aquarius. I don't know. It don't really matter. Or they may be blaming you for something. Who cares? Who cares? Oh my God. It may be a Libra. Libra just got this exact card in reverse, just like this, right here. Whew. This is self-inflicted. This is You're blaming yourself. That's what that is. Some of you blaming yourself for what though? For what? I heard for the lack of love shown. You can always fix that. You can always transmute any negative energy that you want with the power of love, a true agape, unconditional love. And you can change that because, I mean, it is the right thing to do here, like for real. And in order for you, that got me jumping into the wrap up already, but in order for you to receive, you got to give it. You got to give it to get it, baby, for real. I don't care what you're talking about. Respect, love, joy, abundance, like whatever you're talking about, insert whatever. But this is truly with self. This is talking about y'all, you, yourself, and you. Look, you, yourself, and you. And some of y'all don't want to see it though. And I did not say aqua. This is aqua, Aquarian energy. But this is being aware. Like if it's upright, obviously some of y'all are unaware. You're not seeing this. You're not receiving that enlightenment, that clarity, whatever, mental stability. But if it were upright, aquas are very astute when they're balanced, mentally strong, sound. They know what it is. They know they can try. They smell the truth. You know what I'm saying? And they can sniff out a lie a mile away. More than that, really. It's just very intuitive. They know when something ain't right. But this is that low vibe, self-manipulative, and what am I trying to say? The negative talk, negative thoughts and all that stuff about, it's what I say about something about lacking self-confidence and self-worth and all that stuff. I need you to I don't know too. I'm going back because I talked heavily with Pal too about some child. They're bringing me back to that, and it's like maybe you feel like you don't think you can love this child like they need or whatever. I don't know, but I promise you can, and it takes a village. So you're not, because I'm hearing MJ. You are not alone. I am here with you. Spirit is saying that to you. I'm always in your heart. Or vice versa. You know what I'm saying? So don't ever psych yourself out going even back to this right here. Don't ever let the enemy allow you to believe otherwise. Okay? Alright. See? Speaking of the enemy. Speaking of the devil in the shop here. Oh gosh. Sorry, Cappies. I love y'all. Nonetheless. But it's just like, don't allow the devil to play you, have you like a puppet on a string, doing whatever the hell, knowing you know better. Don't allow the devil, that devilish low vibe energy, to have you mentally mind fucking yourself or self-sabotaging yourself. You understand what I'm saying? If that ain't clarify that for you, I don't know what to tell you, Scorpio. But it's like, no, and no. It goes without saying the number 15, 1, 5, or 6 may be important to you. Something about I heard, look into my eyes and tell me what it is you see. Look through the looking glass. Look deeper. I almost called you Virgo. What y'all got going on with a Virgo? Who you dealing with? But look deeper. Get into that hermit mode. Go within. You will find all the answers you seek, Scorpio. Okay? Alright, let's see what the potential divine abundance is. Look at Jesus. I can't make it up, y'all. What I tell y'all, this is Leo strong. And what I tell y'all about going within. I got the power. I always get that with this card. Because you do. And this is talking about that self-confidence. The courage to do that. To face the fear, this low vibe energy. And do it anyway. Don't blame yourself for falling short or having to take 2 steps back to go forward. Do not. It's not worth it. It don't help the situation. Be grateful for that. It says, give me the courage and the power to do what must be done. You got the power, baby. Don't let anybody tell you different, okay? Wow. Come on, Nana Baluku. Let's see what you got to say to my beautiful people. Let's see what you got to say to my beautiful Scorpio, honey. All right, pages 144 through 147, but what I will read to you ends on 146, okay? She rests to create. Your energy is a precious resource, and there are ways of being that can Child, slow down. Your energy is a precious resource, and there are ways of being that can enhance it, amplifying it, and replenishing it. Give yourself sufficient rest, and you shall find the way forward more effortless. Explore the lifestyle that grows your inner resources, rather than requiring constant exertion and exhaustion to accomplish an endless list of external pursuits. You need this shift in being now. You need this shift in being now because you are ready to accomplish more. For this to take place, there needs to be less effort and more wisdom. Trust and value what can be accomplished through rest. In the reading, you have more than enough energy to bring to life the sacred visions held within your heart. An increase of energy and peacefulness is indicated. You are guided to choose high energy people, places, and purposes. This does not necessarily mean that which is highly stimulating. Rather, it refers to that which regenerates you with peacefulness and joy. Give generously to yourself to be able to give generously to others. What I said. You got to give it to get it. Oh my. And you have unusual ideas or ways of being that suit you, but may not suit others. Work with what works for you best, without trying to force yourself to conform. This brings well-being and creative success. Spiritual guidance. Nana Baluku is the African grandmother, creatrix, the supreme feminine creative principle. She created the universe, then rested. The intersection of rest and extraordinary creative power is repeated in numerous spiritual traditions from varied cultures around the world. It is also repeated in the lives of inspirational innovators in varied fields of discipline, from the sciences to the arts. When you are boldly ambitious and creatively confident for the fulfillment of your life purpose and heart-inspired plans, it may seem that rest is the last thing you have time for. There is so much to be accomplished, yet the conscious use of deep rest allows us to connect closely to the divine creative genius. Taking time for renewing stillness can allow us to work smarter rather than just always working harder. African spirituality is based on a holistic worldview where no issue is one's life. African spirituality is based on a holistic worldview where no issue in one's life is separate from the spiritual world. This recognition of the divine is intimately involved and lovingly invested in every single aspect of your life is how you begin to generate restful consciousness. This type of consciousness is based on trust that the divine knows what you are here to do and wants to help you do it. Therefore, you don't have to orchestrate the details of your life, nor figure out everything, and in parentheses they say, or anything, on your own. You do not need to have signs to prove something is happening every single day. What you need is faith in the fundamental good will that the divine has towards you and your life purpose, the reason for which you choose life in the first place, or for which you chose life in the first place, whichever. From that place of restful consciousness, you can make profound progress. You can release striving and pursuit in favor of activity that comes from a place of inner inspiration, born from rest. In the metaphysical traditions of many cultures, that period of rest is considered to be the time when we incubate in silence and spaciousness. Through the invisible workings of the most willing and loving Great Spirit, all quiet and openness is responded to with renewed energy, clearer direction, and helpful guidance. You will likely find yourself becoming more active and certainly more productive through this process of resting regularly as part of your lifestyle. Rather than constantly discharging energy without having time to adequately restore yourself, instead, you will be regenerating more swiftly and deeply on all levels of your being and continually amplifying your energetic output. Your actions will have further reach. You'll have more to share with your loved ones. This is sacred subversion of established disorder that would otherwise have you chasing your tail, running yourself ragged, and wearing yourself out in the belief that somehow this would help you get to where you want to be, to make the contribution that you want to make. Instead, you will be healing and growing and creating from a place of trust within, creating the new world order in harmony with divine genius. I hope I read that right. Let me see. Instead, you will be healing and growing and creating from a place of trust within, creating the new world order in harmony with divine genius. And that's all about your health and well-being, which is center for you, Scorpio. Wow. She leaves off with a healing process that I won't read through, but if you are interested, you can hit me up and I will gladly send it to you. I'm going to leave it there, y'all. We're going to go ahead and dive into your wrap up here in a minute. I pray that it resonates. If it does, you know what to do. For those of you who are new, that means comment your testimonies down below. You never know how this may help someone grow, but especially in including yourself. And I pray that's what you're here for. Whether or not someone comes to mind, please do like, share, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Once again, thank you for doing that. It truly helps, y'all, and I appreciate it. If you want to join me for a pile that you have not yet seen, let's go. I'm there. I'll be there, you know. Anyway, again, stay tuned to the wrap-up, which is coming up here in just a few. And I will check you on the next one, y'all. All right? Please don't forget your love and light. It truly makes everything all right. Deuces. All right, my beautiful Scorpios, welcome, welcome, welcome into your wrap-up. Thank you for joining in with me today. I pray you got something, one thing, just one thing. I pray you got something out of this reading, okay, or these readings. We're going to quickly get through this, y'all. If you missed any of the piles, I suggest you go back and listen before you even diving into this, all right, because it'll all make sense, I promise you. But anyway, without further ado, so in diving into pile 1, we looked at the empathy energy, and I'm not gonna mess with these cards too much, y'all, because they here just so I'll point best I can, so you'll know where we at. But anyway, we looked into that empathy energy, and that's that whole Kuan Yin, caring, compassion type vibes. Have it for yourself first and foremost, okay, so that you can have it for others. There is a situation, no matter who it has to deal with, but you got heavy air sign energy here. So Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Gemini strong is what I was getting, but it could be anybody. And or earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I was hearing Taurus and Virgo, especially Virgo, very strong with health being the center of your overall reading, because Virgo, sixth house energy. Virgo strongly talks about your health, wealth, and well-being, right? Anyway, we got the number 34, Alakoa, which is the spirit of the warrior here for your topper, and that's powerful because that's Libra, and I got Libra and Gemini energy there, but Libra heavy. Actually, I think I got Libra and Gemini energy out of the empathy, either way, because it's something about reflecting or reflections or something like that, but whatever. That's why I said it truly doesn't matter, but Libra as well, because 34 potentially being the 7 is that 7th house, which is Libra energy, talking about relationships, right? I've been saying all throughout, but especially with this pile and pile 3, like, you got to give it to get it, and this is the abundance potentially here for you is receiving it, okay? It says every day becomes easier to receive the highest divine plan and to trust my inner guidance, right? Trust yourself, all right? And some of y'all are, as we will move over here to this third column in a minute, some of y'all truly are lacking the courage and the confidence and you know what I'm saying, that the self-esteem to know, because I told y'all from jump, know what's your energy and what's not. And some of y'all really allowing yourself to be influenced by others' energy, or even brought down by others' energy, or not feeling that confident about yourself. But don't let the devil play tricks on your mind, okay? That's what I feel like y'all are needing to clear out with this being the overall underall energy of the divine abundance. And it says, as true offering arises, it becomes easy to let go. You start to trust that more will always arrive. You shift from mind to God's. Such freedom, which it is, right? It truly is. I was also getting a heavy vibe of, if this is not you, it very well may be like someone younger than you, and or I was getting like a gifted child, strongly gifted child that many of you have birthed, will birth, are birthing into this world. And there's a need for you, if you find yourself a parent of this, for those of you who it's for, you know what I'm talking about, you know what it is. There may come a time where it's trying for you as far as to parent this child, but I promise you can do it. You may feel like you don't know how, or you don't know what to do to help this child blossom into the supreme being, because somebody here, and this may be you, Scorpio, but somebody with this 25 Aloha Keakoa, blessing of supreme being, somebody is an ascended master, or like I said, getting ready to birth this ascended master energy into this soul, into this vessel, right? This ascended master soul or energy into this vessel, which, like I said, is because I'm getting a young, like a youthful, and like I said to Pal 2, it may just be you yourself, Scorpio, this inner child energy that you're needing to embrace, because you are very supreme, very powerful, very intuitive. But with this in reverse as well, because this is your energy, the death and rebirth in reverse, some of y'all are resisting this. It's like you know that you all power, because that's what I get from this supreme being, all power. You're resisting it, especially with this this strength in reverse, the Two of Pentacles and the Two of Wands in reverse. Somebody blocking it. Somebody would rather stay in this Eight of Swords energy and be, or this Devil's energy and be mentally mind-fucking themselves and sabotaging. It's straight self-sabotage. You got the power within you. You just need to tap into it. Tap into that Leo energy. And that's what I said with that blame and that solar plexus chakra. That's screaming to me. Okay? And then finally, the topper for this Pal 3 is the 29 Nana Baluku, which that 29 is that potential 11 portal type of energy, a new. But you got to get rid of these old ideations, this fear, this hesitancy. Because I said somebody, and maybe it's you. I feel like Spirit is trying to tell you, some of y'all, to pause. But maybe you are becoming impatient, because I did get that with that Two of Wands. It's like, no, I feel like you may be moving too fast. And because you are, because I feel like I just read it, even with the Nana Baluku, I just read talking about you, because she rests to create. And I was getting ready to say she creates through resting, by resting. That's that Libra, that Empress energy in and of itself. Libra and Taurus, like I was saying back here. You know, it's sitting back, relaxing, and attracting, understanding when to move and when not. And right now, Spirit is telling y'all to be in that feminine energy, strong, to be in the energy of receptivity, not to be trying to do. Anyway, let's finish this on up with the if I can pick it up. The bottom of your overall underoff for the topper is Elhaz, which, oh my God. Okay, no, yeah, that's right, But it's the mirror or reflective energy of this death, right? With that 13 and 31 still being a 4. And I'm telling y'all, 4 may also be y'all number heavy though, for real. But I told y'all 7. It may be 4 and 7 for y'all, okay? And then look, what's under here? It's 24 12, which, what is that? Guardian of the ND. Nope, I can't read it. Can't read it upside down, sideways. Guardian of the Amakor. The Owl Wisdom. 6th chakra, Piscean energy. It's wisdom, no, that's what I got from it. Anyway, let's see what this is talking about from the book. I told y'all already, with each pile, it's bringing me that masculine energy, that fatherly, maybe a fatherly figure. It doesn't have to be, because it still can be a female in the look, as the candle just went out. It still can be a female in that masculine energy. So it is time. Somebody said it is done. Let's go ahead and read what it says. Okay, so pages 152 through 155. But for what I'm going to read to you, it ends on 154. All right. Divine might foretold. You know what is correct. You understand that any gain which comes from denying your values and compromising yourself creates a loss of soul. There are times when it may seem as though people who act without integrity are obtaining benefit without negative repercussions. Life can seem unfair if you limit yourself to a strictly human perspective, yet nothing escapes the attention of the spiritual worlds. Restorative action and balancing fairness is always in action at a higher level, according to divine timing and wisdom. Stay true to your integrity, put your faith in the divine justice, and you will win in a way that brings benefit to many. Inner reading. Don't let yourself down with behavior or attitudes that are unworthy of you. You have dignity within you and a right to be in the world with dignity, grace, and integrity. Whether in a small matter of apparent insignificance to anyone other than yourself, or in big matters where you feel your soul and perhaps the souls of others are on the line, integrity will be your saving grace. You can be of kind heart. You can be kind of heart, anyway, really, but also firm as you refuse to allow anyone or anything to convince you that lowering your standards of acceptable behavior is warranted. And this is powerful because I told Leah. Some of y'all dealing with a Leah. Your name is Leah. Your child's name is Leah, the gifted one. I don't know. Either way, that's major confirmation for you. But Libra, I told Libra during their reading that Don't allow anybody to hold you back. Don't sell yourself short. Don't slow down. Don't adjust anything for anybody, especially if it's not serving you. Keep moving. If they meant for you or meant to be in your life in any way, they'll catch up. Okay? So, be in the right relationship with yourself and the divine. Justice will always be done, whether you see it happening or not. Put your faith in the good and true, and you will successfully continue on your path. Others are relying on you to be true to yourself more than you may realize. You are strong enough to live with honor. And like I be saying, y'all, if you're honest and true to yourself, there's no way you can be fake in the world. So let your light shine through, okay? So, spiritual guidance. The Norse runic teachings of El House brings elk wisdom. This is the sole quality of integrity which places you on the, quote, right side of the spiritual laws of the universe. In the Norse tradition, the qualities of personal luck, grace, power, and the energy and ability to succeed are known as Aminja. This oracle foretells an increase in your Aminja and is your capacity to impart your spiritual energy into your communities. This puts you in a position of increasing power and influence, which your integrity will help you express wisely. And that's powerful because with the blessings of the Supreme, the center there, with this Aloha Keakua, I was telling y'all that it's something about supremacy, like ruling, being a supreme ruler. And when I kept saying supremacy, because that's what I kept hearing, it's not anything negative, because I know first, generally when we hear that word used, it's talking about white supremacy or something like that, which is very much so negative. And but it's not in that respect. It's understanding, as they just said, that you are ruling or you are leading from a balanced divine place with love and light. You know what I'm saying? And light is nothing but your truth. The truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help you God. So it's like, it's all positive. You are allowing the divine light within you to shine through so that people can see that you are supreme, Scorpio. Or you need to, okay? I don't know. Anyway. So this oracle foretells an increase in your Aminja and in your capacity to impart your spiritual energy into your communities. This puts you in a position of increasing power and influence, which your integrity will help you express wisely. In a position of spiritual influence, you will sometimes end up standing apart from others who may demonstrate less inner strength, which you have the inner power there, yes? By refusing to compromise what you know is true, you will be able to uplift those who are ready beyond ego limitations of greed, laziness, and boredom. You can bring about a new understanding that one's standard of living is about more than personal ownership of possessions. Rather, it is about the inner state of our being and how we choose to live the life we have been given. Your influence is not about encouraging others to make the same choices that you have made for yourself, but about learning to honor their own integrity to make their own wise decisions. In this way, you become a spiritual protector and guardian of those in your communities, helping each individual to grow according to their own soul journey. Elk urges us to care for and protect each other. We are urged to be firm about what is just and what is not correct, and yet also to be merciful and have compassion in our heart. That's going back to that empathy in Power 1, yeah? For we are human beings who will stumble. If we are courageous enough to pursue a path of justice and truth, I tripped over that because I was about to say go. That's Libra. That's all that Libra energy, justice and truth. The Divine Father, an aspect which elk wisdom expresses through the qualities of justice, nobility, and integrity, will support and encourage us. The moment we are moved to harshness, even if we believe it is in pursuit of a noble cause, we lose our spiritual footing, compromise our values of mercy and compassion, and undermine our... it's going back to that Leo, this strength in reverse. Okay, so it says... The moment we are moved to harshness, even if we believe it is in pursuit of a noble cause, we lose our spiritual footing, compromise our values of mercy and compassion, and undermine our strength of leadership. In this advanced spiritual citizenship, we recognize that our empowerment comes from our consciousness. We use our will to uphold that consciousness, not to attempt to dominate another, like I said, not being controlling, manipulative in this devil energy, none of that, right? Or even in the Eight of Swords. But ruling supremely from a balanced place. So it says, in this advanced spiritual citizenship, we recognize that our empowerment comes from our consciousness. We use our will to uphold that consciousness, not to attempt to dominate another, but to evoke a quality of soul that inspires others towards taking their own healing actions. Elk wisdom will at some stage bring us into a testing period during which we will feel challenged. We may question or be questioned, as to whether we are being realistic or if we should just adopt the same lower frequency approaches most others seem to do. Nope, don't do it. Don't even try. In your heart, however, you know that the moment you do this, you would lose yourself. As we pass through this initiation of elk wisdom, we will get to a place where, without any loss of passion for the healing outcome we desire, we realize that if we are willing to sell our soul to obtain results, then we have lost, not won. At this level of internal and spiritual integrity, the divine can rely upon you to be a faithful helper in this world for loving higher purpose. You are trustworthy, a true devotee to wisdom, and so the appearance of Elhaz foretells a successful, invisible soul mission for you this lifetime. I love it. I don't know why Erykah Badu coming through. I guess I'll see you next lifetime. Anyway, she leaves off with a healing process, as she does with all of these. So if you're interested, you can hit me up and I will gladly send it to you. But I'm going to leave it there, dear Scorpio. I pray that it resonates with you. If it does, you know what to do. For those of you who are new, that means comment your testimony down below. You never know how this may help someone grow, especially including yourself. But I pray that's what you're here for. Whether or not someone comes to mind, please do like, share, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so very much for doing so. You have no idea how much it helps. So thank you. If you want to join me for another pile that you have not yet seen, please go back and listen. I'll be there. And thank you for joining me there. If you want to check out another pick a card reading, you can check the link in the description box. You can check any of the other playlists on my channel as well. Plenty more where this came from, and it may be something different you're looking for. I pray you find what you're after. Seek and you shall truly find, okay? Finally, y'all, please don't forget your love and light, because it truly makes everything all right. All right? Until the next one, be easy. Deuces.